Hello, everyone. Today I'm sporting a little bit of a beard, and we're beginning or ready for our time for starting our Bible trivia. But as usual, I got to tell you a few jokes. Maybe you'll think they're funny. Most times they're not. So, anyway, what is the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. That only makes sense if you know that their flag is a big plus. What type of sandals do frogs wear? Open-toed. Oh man, might have to croak on that joke. All right, let's move on to our Bible trivia. We'll begin as we normally do. We have 10 questions. They're worth a point apiece, and then there'll be 2 bonus questions worth 3 points apiece. The bonus questions, of course, are something that you can choose to do or not do. If you do it, then you have the possibility of making 16 points. So let's begin. Question 1. Who was responsible for the death of all male children in Bethlehem aged 2 and younger? Was it Herod the Great, Herod Antipas, or Herod Agrippa? Matthew 2, verse 16 tells us it's Herod the Great. Number 2, who was the Roman emperor who commanded all Jews to leave Rome? Was it Octavius, Augustus, or Claudius? Acts 18, verse 2 tells us that it was Claudius. Number 3, who is the rich tax collector who climbed a tree in order to see Jesus? Was it Thomas, Festus, or Zacchaeus? But everybody probably gets this right. Luke 19, verses 2 through 4 tells us that it was Zacchaeus. Number 4, which 2 followers of Jesus were Roman citizens? Was it Paul and Silas, John and Peter, or Matthew and Luke? Acts 16, verses 37 through 38 tells us that it was Paul and Silas. Number 5, Cornelius was a devout Syrian of which national regiment? Was it Macedonian, Italian, or Syrian? Acts 10, verse 1 tells us that it was the Italian regiment. Okay, here's our bonus question. Remember, it'll be related to what I just asked you. Of what did Cornelius have a vision? You don't get any help on this. You just got to know the answer. Of what did Cornelius have a vision? Acts 10, verses 1 through 3 tells us that it was an angel of God. All right, let's move on to our next set of questions. Our next set of questions begins with question number 1. It says, which idol represents the Babylonian god of wisdom and literature? Is it Mercury, Nebo, or Gad? Isaiah 46:1 tells us that it's Nebo. Number 2, which Greek god was Paul mistaken for while in Lystra with Barnabas? Was it Poseidon, Hermes, or Zeus? Acts 14, verses 11 through 12 tells us that it was Hermes, because Hermes was the Greek messenger of God. All right, number 3, which Greek god was Barnabas mistaken for? Zeus, Pan, or Eros? Acts 14, verses 11 through 12, same passage, tells us that it was, tells us that it was Zeus. Number 4, which idol was a Greek goddess and the chief deity of Ephesus? Was it Athena, Hera, or Artemis? Acts 19, verses 24 through 27 tells us that it was Artemis. Number 5, which idol was the Syrian god worshipped by Naaman? Which idol was the Syrian god worshipped by Naaman? Was it Bel, Rimmon, or Gad? 2 Kings 5, verses 15 through 19 tells us that it was Rimmon. And here's the bonus question. Good luck. The true God healed Naaman of what illness? The true God healed Naaman of what illness? I think most of you could probably get this. 2 Kings 5 verses 1 through 10 tells us that it was leprosy. All right. Hope you did well. Let me know how you did. I enjoy listening or looking and reading and seeing your comments and seeing how well you did or how bad you did. Sometimes these questions are really hard. Sometimes they're really easy. And so, I haven't seen anybody get all of them right and all the bonus questions right in quite some time. So it'll be interesting to see if someone gets that. But I hope you have a great day.